And yeah, we'll see you next time. Thanks for being here.
Can we redo that? I thought it wasn't even on me anymore.
I look at you, I'm like, are you okay?
What do I look at when you're talking to the camera?
I actually don't know how to answer that.
No, it's because I was sitting there looking like an absolute goof.
All right, welcome back to another episode of Unlaced, the official San Diego Wave FC podcast. And I'm sure you're already wondering, where the hell do I get one of these shirts? Well, I'll tell you. We've got our match coming up on May 15th in celebration of our AANHPI night, and we are going to be hosting so many fun activities around this match, and including giving away many of these special shirts at the gate, so be sure to get there early. These are actually so nice. I put this on and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be wearing this around. It's wickable, it's airy, and it's obviously representing the Wave. So be sure to get there early on May 15th to get one of your very own. And throughout the evening, we're gonna be celebrating all of the incredible cultures throughout. We're gonna have pre-game and halftime performances and a special merch collection in celebration of the evening. So hope to see you all there, and also want to remind you all about our partnership with the San Diego Public Library. We talked about this last episode, but you're going to want to grab one of these library cards. You just have to head out in person to one of their 37 library locations, and they even come with this little keychain and a card, and it's got Wavy, our Wave mascot, representing. So even if you're already a member of the San Diego Public Library, shout out to you. Keep reading those books. But you can get one of your very own cards as well. You just change it out when you go in person to the library. So without further ado, you're also tuning in to hear our conversation with Leah Freeman. I am so excited for you to get to hear our chat. This girl is freaking hilarious, number one. And number two, she has got such an inspiring story. She's been with the Wave now just for a few months. She played her rookie season, just half of it, with Bay, and just so happens to be the area she grew up in. So she's from Northern California, the Berkeley area, and she talks about how much of an influence it was to be able to be there, especially during the Alex Morgan era when she was coming up, and just the influence that she had on her career now. So really enjoyed chatting with her. She, again, hilarious girl. So can't wait for you to hear that. We'll get right to it right after these messages. Hey Wave fans, looking to catch a game this season? We have got just the thing for you, our loyal listeners of the pod. Head to wave.spinzo.com/unlaced and use promo code UNLACED for a special deal on all Wave home matches this season, just for you. That's wave.spinzo.com/unlaced and use promo code UNLACED. Thank you as always for tuning in, and we can't wait to see you this season at Snapdragon.
We're coming in hot.
Yeah, we're coming in hot.
Welcome to Call Her.
Call her Wavy.
Call her Wavy.
Call her. We don't have a mascot. I guess it's Wavy.
I feel like we can just be the mascot. We can just hit. We can hit the wave though.
We can. I mean, like that's usually what I end up doing. Like all the guests are required to hit the wave.
Okay, well that's fire.
All the guests
can we
are
hit the stinky leg too?
Sing swag surf.
Oh. Get out the way.
Which song is that?
Is that not the one?
Move. I thought you were singing Move. Get out the way. That's not the right lyrics. That's not saying wave.
I didn't realize Pimp Daddy Lily was back in the studio.
Yeah, actually, we wrapped the whole episode. I don't know if you've watched any of Unlaced.
Wait, are you so... No, I'm just kidding.
Have you watched any episodes?
I have.
You have? Which ones?
Wait, no, I just watched a bunch of clips and stuff, and I think
cool.
they're super cute. And like...
Well, okay.
It just seems like good vibes.
You're the Leah, because we got 2 new Leahs this year, and you're the Leah that had expressed interest in podcasting?
Yeah.
Because I came up to Leah Godfrey
hot
saying, oh my gosh, you want to do the podcast? She's like... I can if you want me to. I was like, oh, maybe it was the other Leah.
No, yeah, no. I think that was definitely a miscommunication.
Like, she had, like, deer in the headlights look. It was, like, at media day. And I was like, oh, my God, hi, nice to meet you. I heard you want to do the podcast.
Yeah.
She's like, I mean, I can.
Yeah, she's like, but I didn't hear that I needed to.
Okay, so wait,
I was just interested in podcasting, period. I think that it's podcasting so fun, and it's just like you get to sit there, you get to yap, you get to get things out of people and just kind of like have a conversation in a room, and like how they work is cool, like how they get edited.
Yep.
I think that like in a dream world of mine, like I could have a podcast one day and like.
Well, you finagled your way into the seat of the host, so.
I know. Maybe that was the whole plan the entire time.
You're like, oh, I just really like this chair. You're like, actually, I'm the captain now.
No. I promise that was not the intention.
No. We're here to make this feel like home to you.
Okay.
Whichever chair.
So if we can sit
you're
back,
comfy,
relax,
and you've got like the whole podcast like outfit. I have like my loud ass pants on. So
I love the loud pants.
Are they?
Well,
okay?
It just puts the beat on for us to hit our freestyles. Or is that not what was? Just kidding.
Serena's like, please stop doing that. Okay, well maybe we can talk about real things, or just riff the whole time. But you have come to the Wave just a few months ago.
Yes.
What were your expectations when you first came to the Wave?
I mean, I heard some pretty great things about the club. Going into it, there's a few people that are like on just like the mid-range group, kind of fresh out of college side that I've known for a long time, but like we haven't been super close like before coming over here. And so we knew each other when we were younger. It had been a long time, but I knew that they were all here and it's a great group of people. And I also just like, I think expectations wise, like I was looking to start a new chapter and I was looking for a new team. I was still really early into my career. Had only been in the league for about 6 months. And so I was just really excited to like get in with a new group and like kind of just see how it goes from there. I think I was just like so grateful to be back in a training environment and be back in a place where it's like you want to live there. I think San Diego is a great atmosphere. Yep. But if I were to say like expectations wise, I just like I wasn't really expecting like much in general. Like I was kind of just like, okay, I'm expecting to come into a great training environment. It's going to be focused a lot on possession style and be around a great group of people. And like my goals were just to like come in and really get connected with the group that we have here, which is just like,
that's so great.
I don't know, it's just like a big part of it. I'm like, yeah, not even like no tea, no shade. Like I'm like, that is exactly what I just wanted to come and kind of get involved with everybody and like see what the Wave was about.
And I know I don't know this. I was never a goalie or a keeper. That Dee Dee very strongly persuaded me to use that word, keeper. But
great job, Dee Dee. That was a great change.
I was like, goalie, keeper. I'm like, what's the difference? She's like, goalie's like rec league. I'm like, okay.
Sunday league.
But I'm sure I was a center back, so there's a level of you either play all of the game or you play none of the game.
Yeah.
So for a keeper, I'm curious what your expectations were coming in, having looked at the roster.
Yeah.
And now how many games you got under your belt? How many starts you got under your belt? Like, did that surprise you?
Oh, 100%. I think that was never in the expectations at all. And I think you come in and it's a hard position because you could not play for years and it's like you really have no idea. And you usually are coming from an environment like a college environment where you play a ton and then you get in there and it's like, okay, like what's this new role that I'm playing? How can I play the new role? So like I was fully like guns a-blazing, like how can I play this new role? How can I get better every day in training? Like how can I be doing something to like push the group and push the other people and like be that training partner for them? And it's not something either where like you come in and you're like, okay, like I'm this is not going to be it. Like, I know that it's not going to get there. So like, I'm just going to like kind of take my foot off the gas. It's more like, okay, like you have to find ways to get your confidence from other places because you don't know if you're necessarily going to be like playing or doing whatever. Yeah. So if you were to ask me if I expected any of that, absolutely not. Yeah. And I think that like, it's also the way of the story too, where it's like, obviously I know that like, it wasn't necessary. Like, it was kind of just like situational too. It's like, it's like Dee Dee was going through that and I'm really glad that she's coming back from it, you know, and doing a great job. And so you never know. But it's more like, what can I do then if this happened, this is a situation that's going on. Like, can I step up and can I do what I can do? And our team made it real chill for me, which was nice. Our back line was just like, our back line is lights out. So I think that they went in and did everything they could do. And so I just kind of had to play my job back there, and I didn't have to do anything too crazy, but like they made it really comfortable for me. But I was terrified for it. I was
that because you come in and you expect, obviously you're gonna fight for the top spot, but you do have a certain level of like realisticness. But then all of a sudden, like these opportunities come up, like you said, situational, where all of a sudden they're like, no, we need you. You're the starter.
Yeah.
what did it take to get to that mentality of like, I'm the starting goalkeeper for the San Diego Wave? Like, what was going through your brain? What were you telling yourself?
Well, I think that I let myself be terrified for about 30 minutes. It was like right after I found out.
Good chunk of time.
I drove home, and I was kind of frantically walking around my apartment a little bit, like, okay, like this is fine, like you're fine. And I think that like obviously there are gonna be nerves, like a little bit of nerves, but that piece of like immediately though, the team around me, like I think it 100% has to do with the people that you're with and the people that I was around, like kind of let me know that they trusted me in that way.
That's huge.
And that felt like the world. So the second that I really kind of it clicked for me, I was like, okay, like you can be ready, like you're gonna be okay. Like it's the same game that you've been playing.
Yep.
And I think that was a big piece of it, but it also was something too where like it was never in the expectations. It was something that you always are trying to fight for and do the piece of, but it's like I took a step back and I was like, you know what, like it's okay, like this is just it. And I think that when you get on the field and you just feel a sense of calmness, that was the calmness that I had felt from when I found out, or like when I knew until the game started. Like it was literally stepping on the field and being like, okay, like it's okay, and like these people in front of me, they have my back, and it's a great team, it's great people, and like I think it speaks a lot to the environment that we have that I was able to feel so like just comfortable like going in. And
I just got chills thinking about that because it's the anticipation leading up to the game, whenever the first one was for you, and then it's so cool to hear like, no, your safe space is on the field behind your back line. And you had mentioned that some people said, you know, they trust you. What, like, can you give us a little insight of those conversations? Like, who did you talk to about that?
Well, I think that it was, the first one was like, I don't know. I think it was kind of just, I tried to see very even keel, and we get into our hotel room and I look at Naya and I go, Naya, I'm terrified. And she goes, do you want to talk about it or do you not want to talk about it? Like what do you need? And I was like, no, like I needed to get it out there. And she was like, you're fine. Like you're fine. And I think even Kenza came up to me right before the game and we had a little conversation and it really did calm me down. But I think the entire, literally everybody, like in the way that they reacted, like every single person, like also just playing with Kenna and Chris, they're so calming. They have such a calming presence that they're just so, they're world class. And so like being able to do that, like I think just being with them and talking to them and like doing whatever, like it was really calming, which was great. I think everybody, like I would not have been okay if it wasn't for the game, but it wasn't just like, oh, you're freaking out. It was more like everybody around me seemed like they were okay and like that the situation was okay, and like I don't know,
it happens for a reason. I mean, looking at you out there, you look like you fit right in. And I think people, I mean, I don't know about you, but do you still feel like you're kind of in your rookie element still? I know you had, what did you say, 6 months with them?
I was only with Bay for 6 months.
Okay, how did that timeline work? Like, when did you first go pro?
So I, going back to the injury piece, I came out of college. I graduated Duke December 2024. Got a shoulder surgery around that time. So our last game, I think, was December 4th. We got out of the Final Four. Shout out to Trinity Armstrong for beating us. But
you're like, not my teammate.
Still a little bit bitter. Got shoulder surgery on December 20th. So I spent the holidays in Durham with my family, or with my dad. My dad stayed with me. My mom was over here with my siblings.
Wait, did an injury happen at the tournament that you had to get surgery for?
I tore it and played on it for a while. So it was just like I was dealing with a bum shoulder. It was not great. So I did like a little bit of just patchwork to get through the tournament. I really wanted to, but
stitch this up,
no, it was a lot of tape. There was a lot of tape in there. But I ended up getting the surgery then and got cleared around June. Like end of June journey. And then signed with Bay July like 10th. Which was great. Oh, wow. So I was with them through the end of the season.
Holy cow. Yeah. Okay. Wow, there's so many things I want to ask you about, because you had a bit of an unconventional college journey too. Because, I mean, everyone's got their college stories. Yeah. But for you, you started at the University of Oregon. Yeah. What made you decide to go there?
I fell in love with the school. Mm-hmm. Recruiting was different, obviously, a little bit further back, but I grew up in Berkeley, California. Yeah. We have Cal, Pac-12 school, and I always wanted to play in the Pac-12. Like when I was in 3rd grade, my teacher asked, like, what do you want to do? I was like, oh, I want to play in the Pac-12.
Yeah.
Like that's everything. But I didn't want to stay in the city of Berkeley, and I also, like, there was just a lot going on. So I was like, regardless, I didn't know if it was Cal that I didn't want to, but it was like, regardless, I wanted to go to a school in the Pac-12. I didn't really care which one it was.
Really?
And I kind of just wanted to play the options and like see what there was going on. But my freshman year was when they were doing recruiting was going on. It was before the rules changed and everything.
Yeah.
Which is insane to think about. But I went to visit Oregon around like, I think it was May of my freshman year of high school.
Holy cow.
And
you're like a baby.
No, like I'm thinking about it too. I'm like, I didn't care about school at all. Like I was just like,
grade,
okay,
like 2 seconds ago.
No, literally, I'm like, okay, what major do you want? I'm like, I have no idea. Like, no, it's crazy. They did change the rule though, so
yeah, I know.
Can't do that anymore.
You're like, I don't even know where I am right now.
No, I'm like, you're literally just a baby. You're 15. And so I went on campus and I just loved it. It was green. I loved rain at the time. I was a big fan.
Give me the rain.
Yeah, I was like, give me all the rain.
Are you just so miserable in San Diego?
No, well, I was like, Northern California, we're in a drought. We don't have enough water. Like, let me go somewhere with water. Like, I don't know. I loved the colors. Green,
nature.
Obviously. Nature, vibes, like the whole story of it being like the Nike school, everything. And I think the biggest thing too was that at the time that I went, and I think still now, we hadn't made it to the NCAA tournament before, so it was like a part of like everybody there was so bought into this idea of like being the first team, and like shout out to Oregon. Like I hope that they have that first team soon. Like I think that it's coming, and it's a great program. Yeah. But I fell in love with the school. I fell in love with the program, and I really loved the girls on the team. And it was just something that really felt like home. And I'm such a big Oregon fan. Like in the way that everything is, and even leaving, like it's like that school shaped me so much. I'm still go Ducks. I can throw my L. Like I'm still a fan.
So you're there for 2 seasons.
I was there for 3
and then now I'm already getting you and your roommate mixed up. We got a recording later. But you're there for 3 seasons, and then you went to big old Duke.
Yes.
Blue Devils.
I
wanted to go there so bad.
Really?
Yeah, East Coaster. But why Duke?
I think that was also, I'm big on gut feelings. Like I'm a very like, okay, if the vibe's there, like the vibe's there, like let's go with it. Let's just let it roll. And I remember I entered the portal, and my dad had me make a list of schools, and he was like, oh, like, are you sure you like don't want to add Duke to the list? And I like, growing up, I did not have the best grades. When I got to college, obviously, like I was saying, I started really getting into school, and I had great grades. And so I was like, okay. But Duke was never on my radar before, because I didn't think that I would be able to get in, honestly. And so I made this list, and he was like, are you sure you don't want to put Duke on the list? And I remember vividly saying to him, oh, I don't want to put Duke on the list. Like, Duke wouldn't want me.
Wow.
And it was the first day in the portal, and I get an email from Kieran, and it's the one school that I like took a picture of the call. And I was like, wow, like I don't know what's going on. And at the time I was actually just dealing with, I've had 2 like injuries, but at the time I was dealing with one of them. And their PT department, which I ended up meeting Drew Lukes, who has been just so integral, like to my entire process of like just everything. He is a PT at Duke. They are just insane in their PT department. Yeah. And that was a big factor for me in going there. But also I think I was really ready to get pushed, and whether that's like an increase in like soccer IQ and learning these things, like that was a big part of it. Also the push academically, I was really ready to take a step into that. And I had a bunch of teammates transfer from Oregon. And my best friend was leaving as well, and I think it was time for me to make a change. There was a lot going on in that department, but like it was just time, and Duke just was really speaking to me. Everything in my body was like, okay, you need to go there. So without even knowing if my credits were going to transfer, and they didn't. So so they didn't. I was just like, you know what, I'm sold, and I flew with my mom. We went, and the admissions office hadn't even gotten back to us yet. So I was there on a Monday, and they opened back up on like a Wednesday. First day of school was a Thursday, or it might have been like a Tuesday and Wednesday, whatever it was. Flew in, hadn't heard back from admissions yet.
You're like, I'm here whether you like it or not.
I'm like, I'm coming, I'm here. Heard back the next day, and I got in, and I was like, oh, thank goodness, because
you're like, already about to fight, and I'm here.
And Robbie Church is like telling me, he's like, girl, I think you're gonna get in, and I'm like, you think, okay, we're getting on this flight, like, let's go.
That's so
It was
funny.
really funny.
It's like showing up to a birthday party and they're like, here's your invitation.
Yeah, they're like, your invitation's here now that you're here, but like maybe it wasn't there in the first place.
But you said gut feeling.
I just had a gut feeling. I'm like, okay, I'm like, let me trust it. Hasn't failed me yet, so I gotta keep going with that one.
Oh my gosh, I have so many follow-up questions.
Okay, you can ask all of them.
I like have so many directions I want to go. Well, I do want to make the comment that doing a transfer like that is so much more of a test to like the mental side of the game as well, putting yourself into a new environment, which now you have to do as a pro. You went from Bay to San Diego, and there's like so much challenge that comes with just a new environment. It's not just showing up to a new team and being on a new roster. It's a whole new environment. And the fact that you've done that in a college setting, which sometimes can be even more difficult mentally. I'm curious if that gave you the confidence to be able to make a move like that now as a pro. Does that like resonate with you at all?
Yeah, 100%. I think that's a big part of it. I think it obviously puts you in a situation where you're a little bit uncomfortable. Yeah. And I think that something that's become very clear to me through time is that like the moments where I've seen the most growth within myself have been the times where I'm super uncomfortable. Yeah. And it's like sometimes you have to do that in order to get somewhere. Yeah. And with the transfer thing too, it was like, okay, like not just was it moving across the country, different time zone than my family's in California. Oregon was West Coast, completely different weather. It's humid over there. It's scary.
Where's the rain?
They got roaches. They have roaches. Like
it is humid as hell. I used to live in Raleigh, in Charlotte.
No, and it's insane. And there's nothing like it. But I think the biggest like switch for me was like I've been in public schools my whole life. I grew up in the Bay, like, and then going to a private school, it's like that's also a big thing. Yeah. So I think that like dealing with that in a situation where I don't think besides that initial period of transferring, I've been in a more uncomfortable situation. Yeah. Like it definitely gave me the confidence when I was like, okay, like you're gonna go into something new. Like it's different than when you were going into new chapters and you have to like get to know different people and like do these things. I think I feel very like comfortable being more uncomfortable now than I did before. It was always like, okay, you're gonna do this because it's gonna be comfortable for you, and you know what you're doing after this. But I think that was a big piece. Yeah, and I'm really glad I did it.
Yeah, I mean, I can see you definitely give me the vibes. You're the type of person that can walk into the room and make it feel like you've already known everyone for years. So I think that probably helps even on and off the pitch. But I mean, East Coast is very different than West Coast, and you grew up on the West Coast, and you grew up in an area that you had mentioned offline that was like very much strong during the Alex Morgan era when she was there during her college days. How much of an influence did that have on you? You grew up in Berkeley.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
No, I think that was huge. I remember hearing about her initially. Yeah. People were like, we have this player, and she's incredible, and she's on the Cal team. And I would go, and I would watch, and I was just like, I was so mesmerized by just watching Cal and watching Stanford in general and like having these two great college teams, because at the time the teams that were there were college teams. It's like you didn't have professional teams to go and watch, which now you do with like Bay FC being in the Bay. And I remember at the time, I think it started when I was more in like early club, I would go, and my mom tells this story that I went to go watch one of the Cal games, and they were there signing signatures after the game, and Alex Morgan had both of her knees like wrapped in ice bags, and I'm like a little kid, and I go and I stick out my shoe to her, and she comes down and signs my shoe for me, and she like bends down with like the like ice on her knees and everything, and then she stands up and it's about to walk away, and I like stick out the other one, and it's like these pink. I have them in my room at home. No, really? I kid you not.
Oh, we need a picture of these.
Pink like light up Converse, or like some like they're cute, and they were like they were cute. They were cute. Twisted. I had fashion. And they were from Old Navy, and I know that they were cute. But she like bent down and signed the other one, and that was a story that even like when I got to college, I was like, I think about that. I'm like, that's why you always have to like stay and give the extra one, because it's like she did that, and she was Alex Morgan. Mm-hmm. And at the time, like, obviously I knew that she was a big deal, and I was like, she's awesome. Oh. Not as much of a big deal as like she became. Like literally the icon. But my mom tells me that story, and I'm like, or she reiterated it, and it hasn't like left my mind. But I think that it's like college sports at the time were our professional sports, and like you got to go and you got to watch that, and watching the way that it's evolved, and even her career evolve from that moment on. I don't know. I think it's really cool, and like I was so lucky to be in an area where we had access to that, and it's like even with a lacking of professional women's soccer teams, like we had such a rich like college athletic scene.
Yeah.
Cal women's basketball was really good when I was growing up as well, and being able to watch that and see that, I don't know, it was awesome. And like I don't know, I think it's really cool.
Yeah, what does it make you feel like when you think about hearing that story and then mentioning, that was our professional team, but then you ultimately, your first time signing a professional contract was with the pro team that was created in your hometown that you didn't get to have.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously I want to talk about the Wave all day long, but I think that's really important to hear your experience getting to become a professional in your hometown.
Yeah. It was so surreal. I think if you've met anyone from the Bay, we love the Bay.
Yeah.
Like there's no place like the Bay. Except for San Diego. I love San Diego. Put that on the record. But I love the Bay Area, and I think it was such a full circle moment for me, especially because I'd been in Durham for so long, and because of the credits not transferring in. Like I had spent like a big chunk of time there too. Like I was making up credits through summers and doing that. So being able to come home and being able to just have that, it was such a big moment, but also we played that game that shattered the record at the time. Yes. Shout out to Denver for breaking it, but it was at the Giants Stadium. Yeah. And I grew up, like my family, diehard Giants fans. We've been going to games since we were younger. My grandpa used to take us all the time. It was like our family's thing. Oh my gosh. And so for that game to be a part of it was just such a big thing too, because it was such a moment where you look around at the stadium completely full and you're like, if you build it, they will come. Like, the Bay Area rides for their sports and rode for like us on that field that day, and just really rallied. And I was just like, I was so proud to be from the Bay, but also so proud to like have this moment where it's shared by everyone. And I was just thinking of like all of it. Like I was thinking about taking Bart, like the Bart train to training, and my coach would pick me up and like take me to my practices. And I was like, that happened in the Bay. And the fact that I was 15, 16 doing that, I'm like, now I'm 23, and like that's just the way that you get to come into professional sports. Like there's nothing like that. Yeah. And I don't know, it was really cool, and it was so full circle, and it was that thing where it's like, okay, like people were showing up when it was Alex Morgan on the Cal team, and like when there were Stanford games and Stanford was a powerhouse and like all this stuff, people were showing up. Yeah, right. So it's like for me, who like had such big dreams as like a third grader and always knowing that this is what I wanted to do, that was my model. And then it's like, okay, now people get to have that now there too. And I'm like, regardless of whether or not, like, obviously so proud that we get to be that role model for San Diego in this area. But like there, I'm like, I just love that the team is there regardless. Like, because girls are growing up and they're like, okay, like I can do it because they can do it. And it's right in front of me and it's right there. Yep.
There's another little you there in the crowd right now that years from now is going to be in your position hosting a podcast.
In the host chair.
In the host chair. No, but I think that that's really inspiring too, because you just think about, I mean, you look in the crowd of Wave fans and there's so many young kids, little girls that look up to you guys so much, but you guys were in their shoes. It's not like you blinked and you're in these positions. Like you have these stories of how a place inspired you to be able to have this platform now, which is, just gives me chills. But it sounds like your family is just like super involved and invested in sports. Yeah. Sounds like a big sports family. Am I picking up on that?
You 100% are picking up correctly.
Yeah. How, like, who's the big sports players here? Is it your parents? Like, where'd you get it from?
Well, my parents, they played in high school. Mm-hmm. My mom was big in tennis, but also played like softball and stuff just in high school and around. My dad played baseball. He played football. And like for me, like I played baseball because I wanted to be just like my big brother. Yep. So I was playing Little League. And awesome. It's the same reason I got into soccer, because I just wanted to be like my brother. Yeah. And he played soccer growing up. But my cousins also played soccer. It was just like kind of sports were all around, and it was just something that we did. And also like we were just Bay Area sports fans through and through. Yeah. Like the 49er faithful, Bang Bang Niner gang. Like that's us right here.
I know Kittle. I watched the Netflix show. Like, I can't name one more player.
Fair. Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant.
Sure. Okay. Keep going.
But like the Giants, everything, the Warriors, I got to grow up in a great Bay Area sports era of like the Giants winning all the World Series at the time. Yep. And the Warriors going through like their 2010 spurt of just being insane.
And then you met
Jimmy. Yes, I met Jimmy, and that was the best moment ever. It was literally...
We were, like, running down. He's, like, about to leave, and I'm like...
Oh, my gosh. I was like, no, this is not happening. I walked up to you, and I was terrified. I was like, Megan, I have a question.
And I was like, what can I do? How can I help you?
You're like, what is wrong? Like, is there
like, the game's way over. The fans have left. I'm like, Leo, what's up?
No, literally, and we're, like, the last people on the field. It's like us and Pearl.
Yeah.
And I go... I know Jimmy Butler's over there. Like, can you help me go meet him?
And I was like, sure. Yeah. No, I was like, I'm just getting the zone here.
No, literally. And you did it so well. And it was very...
Sprinting after his children, like, oh, get your dad.
And it's like him saying to his kids, okay, guys, we have to go. And I'm like, do you really need to go yet? Like...
No, but he was so... He stopped immediately.
Yes.
He was like, get all the family together.
Yes, no, it was so awesome. He was so awesome. And it was just, that was really cool. Yeah. I love the Warriors.
Did you watch him play?
Yes. And also just... I've been, I don't know, I like Jimmy Butler's aura. Like, he's such a vibe. Yeah. And he's so cool. Yeah. And, like, he's just a really cool person.
He's so chill. Like, what was it like to get to talk to him?
I was really nervous. Really? And I could talk to a wall. So I was like, okay, like, I'm having a hard time.
What do I say?
Yeah, but I literally just told her, I was like, I am a huge Warriors fan. Like, I'm a huge fan of yours. Like, we just really appreciate everything you're doing. And he was awesome. And it was really, really sweet. So then Pearl came over. We got to take a little flick with him. And I might have peaked right there in life.
Did you send, I need to know what the family group chat was saying.
Well, they were waiting for me. So I was actually
witnessed it.
Well, no. So I was walking inside to go say hi to my family who was waiting for me because they were all there at that game.
You're like, sorry, I'm talking to Jimmy.
Well, I didn't even say anything. I hit a pump fake because I was like, oh, Jimmy's right there. So I'm walking to go see my family. I was like, okay. And then I came back in and I told them that, and they were like, well, like, that's okay. Like, that's okay. We understand. So they were awesome about it. But everybody was like, that's so cool. And one of my friends actually is a photographer. She's super talented. And we grew up together, and she photographs for the Warriors sometimes. So it's just really cool that, like, I don't know, she's in this sphere where she also has been around Jimmy and just said great things as well. So
yeah, and now you're two, Alex Morgan, you have a story about Jimmy, and now they are investors in your club.
I know, which is really awesome.
You're all part of the same club.
But it's also just, this club is awesome. Like, I'm like it's just the vibes. Yeah, I'm like, I'm riding the wave.
You're like, now that I've thought about it, I think I'm gonna ride the wave.
Exactly.
I think I'm on board.
I don't think it took that much thinking though. I'm like, that gut just told me. Yes. I was like, okay, we'll go into it.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, if I have any questions about my life, I'm gonna text you and be like, what's your gut feeling? Like, what do I need to do? You have some weird intuition.
She's telling me.
What else has your gut told you in life? Has that your gut ever helped you in other major decisions?
Sometimes, but like sometimes it's wrong.
Oh.
But like I feel like redirection is just like a thing that happens.
What is it? So rejection is just redirection.
Yes, exactly. And so I'm like, if it tells me something and then it's wrong, I feel like something good ends up coming from it. But I'm just gonna go with that like positive things always happen.
True.
I don't know.
My friend has a manifestation in the morning. She's like, good things are always happening to me.
Oh, I love that. Like, I love that.
I just feel crazy.
That's like that one thing that's like, I don't chase, I attract. What's meant for me will find me.
I'm at the point where like I'm gonna need to be saying this shit to a mirror. Like, I'm ready. I'm there.
You go in there, you hit your power pose in the morning, and you're like, okay.
Do you have any pregame like get yourself in the zone rituals?
I just listen to music really loud, but like I do that loud. Yeah, all the way to the top, like volume. Like that's in my ears. I used to have like a pair of spandex that I wore every single college game that I played. I cleaned them in between all the time.
I wasn't gonna ask. I was definitely
no, but I wanted to make sure that was like
you saw the question.
Yes. Because it sounds really gross if you don't preface that. Mm-hmm. So that was like my superstition thing, but then I lost them, and then no. But then life moved on, and it was okay. It was okay.
It's actually fine.
Yeah.
Did you panic a little bit?
I panicked a little bit.
Was there a 30-minute window of panicking?
Oh, yeah. No, 100%.
That's like your threshold of panic.
Yes. And I was like, okay, like let me panic for 30 and then no more panicking. You have to be okay. But the other thing is that I just listen to music really loud. And my best friend was at Oregon with me. We lived together. We would just like blast music in our house, and she would like braid my hair before the game, and that was just like our thing. And then we'd get like to the stadium and we'd listen to like one song really, really loud in the car.
And same one every time, or
yeah, same one every time.
What was it?
Pop Out by Slimmy B.
Of course.
Yeah.
Can you give us a taste?
I don't think that I can do that.
I like can't remember the song. I actually just need a refresher.
No, it's like
what's like the beat?
I can't even say, I'm trying to think of a sentence that's clean.
Okay, never mind.
But it's not.
On
like,
to the next.
I'm like, it's literally just.
You're like, no.
I'm like, I'm the blank walking lick.
Like
yeah.
We're the last people that should probably be doing this.
Yeah, I don't think that I should do this.
Look it up for yourself.
Yes, it's a banger. It's a certified Bay Area banger.
Well, this weaves right into our 5 favorite things. Come celebrate AANHPI Heritage Month with us when we host Trinity Rodman in the Washington Spirit on May 15th. Festivities include themed pregame and halftime cultural performances, plus arrive early to take home a Wave FC Aloha shirt while supplies last at our gate giveaway. Head to sandiegowavefc.store/theme nights for more info on AANHPI night and all of our upcoming theme nights for the rest of the season. So we do our 5 favorite things for the podcast, where you rank your top 5 of a certain category. And crazy, you were just talking about music, and we just happened to pick music for you.
Awesome.
And I think we landed on genres or artists. What did you want to do? What do you feel strongly passionate about?
I feel like we can do artists.
Okay. Ooh,
we can do artists. We can do artists. Okay. Sometimes it like interchanges.
Okay,
so it's
fine.
not like a hard, like I'm not like married to this.
You're like, you guys don't put this in permanent.
Like it's not like
marker.
In Sharpie. It's in pencil.
That's fine.
It's in pencil and can get erased, and like sometimes like it's the invisible kind that you have to put the little LED light up to.
So fair.
Okay.
It's like a white ink tattoo.
Yes.
But not a tattoo, like a temporary tattoo.
Yes. Like a henna.
Yeah.
It's like
white
a henna.
Ink, clear henna.
Yes. Exactly.
So this list is going to be void tomorrow.
Yes. It might be completely different tomorrow. It just depends on the vibes.
Okay. Today's date is, I don't know when this is coming out, but today's date is April 15th.
So what a great date.
Such a good date.
Yeah, I really like
love that date.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So on this date in history.
Okay.
What are your top 5?
Okay. I would go, let's start with number 5. And just off rip right now, I'm thinking she's only 5 because she's more new in my categories, and I have some people that have just held these spaces for longer. Okay. So number 5 would be Olivia Dean.
Oh,
she's so good. She's so good.
Brings me to tears.
And her voice is just like, I haven't heard a song that I don't like yet.
I was about to say, do you have a favorite song of hers? But it's so hard.
No, like I love A Couple Minutes.
Oh my God, literally. It like hits too close to home.
Yeah, I also love Man I Need because it's so original.
It's so good. It's just like, I feel like that brought the world together for a moment.
No, 100%. There was nobody that I know that would hear that song and not sing to it.
Yeah. Okay, wow, that's your 5th? Ooh, what's your list
fifth.
gonna be?
4th, I'm gonna go Frank Ocean.
Oh, okay.
I love Frank Ocean.
Mm-hmm. A tornado. It's the first thing that came to my head.
Mine's like Miss You So, I feel like is the first one that always comes into my head. Okay. Because I always listen to the SoundCloud one and I had to illegally download it.
Oh, well, did you ever have LimeWire?
No.
Oh, it was before your time. Are you nodding?
No, I'm laughing because that just showed your age.
Yeah. YouTube MP3? What about that?
Oh, I've done that.
Okay.
I had an MP3 player.
It's like, I didn't do it YouTube, or I didn't illegally download it, but I knew friends who did it for me.
On the record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so no LimeWire, but SoundCloud has the good stuff. Is that where you discovered Frank Ocean?
Initially on SoundCloud, yes. But then like it took me through waves, and I just feel like it's a very constant, like Frank Ocean has always been in my life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Great one.
I think number 3 is Mac Miller.
Oh,
I know I love Mac. And Mac's also a constant in my life. Like, it is always, like, if I hear a Mac Miller song, like, I'm just, my heart is there.
Do you have a favorite?
I love Surf.
Okay.
I love Surf.
I wish I could name any more songs.
Yeah. No, I'm a big fan.
The world's a different place without him.
Yeah. I love Mac.
You're like, now we're just getting
I'm like
really
literally
in our
about to start crying. I'm like, okay.
And we're doing all these really, like, we know where your head's at on April 15th. We're a little emo day.
No, literally.
Is it my luteal phase? Is that when you're emotional?
I'm emotional all the time.
You're like a good
I'm like, that's every single phase. I might need to consult my phone for
Okay,
this
do it.
one.
No, do it. Plenty of people have done the same thing.
The fact that I'm only left with 2, I
know, that's really hard.
I'm like, I feel like I forgot so many. Well, I'm gonna do a slash.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do a slash.
Okay.
Because I can't, because I literally, I can't.
3.5.
I think right now my 2 would be it's a slash between 3 people. So I
Making up her own rules. She's the host. You're like, I do what I want.
Oh no, I'll just put one. I'll put one.
No, do it.
No, I'll put one. I'll say Thames for my number 2. I'll say Thames.
I love her so much.
Yes.
She came out with Justin Bieber set.
I know, and it was so good. Biebercella actually has me having FOMO for Coachella.
Oh my god. Okay, I wanted to actually kick this episode off with Biebercella, but I didn't know if you were.
Oh, I thought it was everything. I think all the haters are mistaken.
Well, do you know about how he like sold all of his music and he did it the most brilliant way possible because he can't perform any of those songs live?
Yes. But my number 1 has to be my number 1 because she's been my number 1 artist for the last 3 years. Is SZA.
Oh, so good.
I couldn't pick anyone else. I would be lying. Like I would literally be lying if it was anybody else.
Her new album.
So
is that your
good.
favorite album or do you like earlier days?
I think I like her first one. I think the first song I fell in love with was The Weeknd, and I was like, okay, from there on, normal girl.
Your vibe is just so chill. I feel like if I'm just like going through all of your music vibes, I'm like, oh, you're just like straight chilling. Which is so funny to like look at your on-field presence, which is like, you're like diving all over the place. But your music is like,
it's very tranquil. Yeah. Like I'm like, okay, like this is it's calming. I also do like I love like Bay Area rap artists. Yeah. Like I love like old school like hip hop R&B. Yeah. I get down to country.
Really?
Yes.
You must have done just fine in the Raleigh-Durham area.
That was the first time I felt like I could be safe enough to express it because growing up in the Bay, like it's like country isn't really the full thing. Yep. But I just love music. I'm like music is just it's a vibe. Like you can vibe out to Noah Kahan. Love Noah Kahan.
I'm telling you, let me know when you watch that documentary.
I will.
I was in shambles.
I literally might watch that today.
It was so good. I was distraught. But do you have like what's your pregame vibe to get you in the zone?
I listen to like a game day playlist. It's like a compilation of like songs from over the years, but I always will listen to the pop outs. Maybe I listen to Love Yours by J. Cole before like every game. And Dreams and Nightmares has to be in there.
No, man, there's another thing we can't be saying all the words. Wait, you would understand this. When I lived in Raleigh, I went to Dreamville, J. Cole's.
No, you didn't.
The first year of it when it was like freaking Fire Festival. When it was like not enough food, too much alcohol. But I didn't partake in that. But it was crazy. It was so fun. Not. No, it would not be me. But it was so fun.
I'm so jealous. That sounds like a great time.
You're a North Carolina girl.
No,
you get it.
Yeah.
You get it. Oh, okay. Well, let's wrap this up so we can.
Do you have any funky questions you want to know?
Do you? It sounds like you have funky answers to give.
No.
I think am I out of time? Oh, it's always when we get to the silly, goofy part.
Oh, damn.
Do you have any fun facts, weird, hidden talents? Nothing on the tongue?
Fun fact?
Yeah.
One of my feet is 2 sizes bigger than the other.
2?
Yep. I have a fat big toe.
What? Yeah. Are these different sizes?
No, they're the same size, but like, it's like this, and then like this one's like hitting the thing, which is why it's dark.
If you had to pick a size for each foot?
This one's a 9.5 and this one's a 7.5. I can show you. When I'm walking out. Like, yeah, not on here.
Wow, what a grand finale
not without
that
paying
was.
Me
Wow.
extra.
Well, let the fans know where they can find you. Not that part, but your social media. Let the fans know how can they follow you on Instagram.
Like just my handle.
You're like, not the feet.
I'm like,
are we past the feet thing?
No, absolutely not. Scratch that. My Instagram is @_Leah Freeman.
Cool.
But thank you so much for having me on here. This was so fun.
No, you gotta come back.
I feel like we could yap for a
you're
while.
gonna be like hosting this shit before we know it.
I already took
you already got in the chair. Thank you for having me. Actually, this has been really nice.
Don't do it.
I've really enjoyed talking with you.
Yeah,
Let me know
awesome.
if you want to hear any more of my story. I have so much more to share.
Wait, what's your fun fact?
I broke my face playing soccer.
Which part?
This cheekbone. So every time I smiled was in high school, there was a dent. My friend would tag it on Facebook. Dent.
But it's not there anymore.
Because I got chubbier. I was a lot skinnier.
No.
I just set you up.
I think your cheekbones look bomb.
Thanks. And this is, I'll tell you after we record my other really fun fact. But we're going to end this episode. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, follow the San Diego Wave on all social media and get your tickets to our next home match, May 15th against the Spirit, my hometown. So can't wait to see you all there. And follow me, Megan O'Keefe, 2 E's at the end. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Thanks for being here.
Can we redo that? I thought it wasn't even on me anymore.
I look at you, I'm like, are you okay?
Literally.
You didn't have to do anything, it's okay. What were you doing?
I was scratching my nose.
No, the fact I look over you and you were just like disassociated.
Yeah, that was not it for me. Can we
redo that? You didn't have to do anything. Are you telling me I fucked up? Because the way you said, you're like,
no, it's because
they do that. You're gonna want to redo that.
No, it's because I was sitting there looking like an absolute goof.
That is so funny. I'm like, did I mess up?
No, not at all.
Never.
You did great. It was me.
No, I love being humbled by the guests when they're just like, you're gonna want to redo that.
No, it's because I didn't have to do anything, but I was doing something.
My stomach hurts. Oh my god. Okay. Do I really need to I'll redo it. Oh god. Okay. Leah, you ready?
Yeah, but what do I look at when you're talking to the camera?
I actually don't know how to answer that. We could do this together.
No, it's okay. You got it.
I'm like, Leah, when's our next home game?
May 15th.
What should fans do about it?
They should come.
I think that's really it. I think that's just how we wrap it up. Anyway, see you guys next time.